What up, guys? On the next episode of Spyro something.
50 million sounds about right. As long as it frees me from the curse of the Blade children, it's more than worth the price.
Blade. Oh yeah, the Blade children.
Don't you die on me, Sonobe. You're the only clue to my husband's whereabouts we've had in 2 years. I can't lose any more hope.
Wait, what happened to him? I don't remember him being...
The manor. The manor of death.
The manor of
Blade
death.
children just sound creepy, bro. Is this the manor? Oh hell no, I saw a leg. Damn. It's a little fun. Oh no, manner of death. Alright, we got the first clue. Alright, the killer is something that looks like a squiggly line. Just kidding.
Oh, this better
Flip
be good.
phones.
A murder at the Manor of Death?
Yeah, you'd think they would have seen it coming. Anyways, this Manor of Death place Sonobe mentioned. Turns out it's where Sayoko Shiranagatani lives.
Why would anyone go to... Oh, no.
First she's attacked by Sonobe, and now there's been a murder in her home. It can't just
Why would
be a
someone live in the manor of
coincidence.
death? And those earrings, though.
The victim is Takako Adachi, a translator. She was here last night reading some specialized books Mr. Shiranagatani keeps in his private library. Ms. Adachi appears to have died from injuries sustained to her head, but not acquired in a physical attack. Apparently she collapsed to the floor for whatever reason and hit her head on the corner of this chair, causing the fatal blow.
Each of you stated that around 2 a.m., the estimated time of death, you were in your rooms.
She did it.
Yeah, we'd all been asleep for hours.
Why is there so many girls in that living in that manor? Is he like
There's
a...
always the possibility this was accidental.
If it was an accident, would she have left
Is it a
that
Playboy
behind?
mansion?
Good point.
Who was the first to find her?
That would have been me, but Sayoko was at the library door first this morning. She didn't go in, though, because it was locked.
I tried to go inside, but the door was locked. Sayoko stops by the library every morning before breakfast. It's part of her routine.
And what
Botan?
about you, Kay?
I needed a book for class. I had a test, and I wasn't
I love
ready.
you.
I asked Sayoko what she was waiting on, and she told me that the door was locked. She couldn't open it. So I bent down and took a look in the keyhole, but there was a key inserted from
Why
the
is-
other side. I figured that was why it wouldn't open, so I grabbed a pen and pushed the key through. That's when I saw her.
You got scared and rushed to find your in-house servant Reiko in the dining room. That's when you opened the door using a spare key, correct?
Yes, I keep spares to every room.
It was
in
our
this
baby girl
house.
Botan.
Are there any other keys to that room?
No, ma'am, just those two.
Who confirmed that the victim was deceased?
That's me again.
Mr. Shiranagatani, where were you during all of this commotion?
Sleeping.
I was in my room.
I made him aware of the situation only after everything settled down. He isn't in the best of health these days.
I'm sorry. Do you have some kind of illness?
No, ma'am, I'm simply old.
I don't know why that made me laugh. I'm just simply old. And then like the dramatic thing. I like her. I like her. She's weird though. What the- I ship her in the main character.
Ayumu? Were you the one playing that beautiful music?
Dude, he's sitting.
Oh, stop brooding for once and just answer me.
You must have imagined it.
Well, fine. If you're going to be smarmy with me, then I guess I'll just keep my newly acquired secret to myself.
Whatever. I really couldn't care less.
Not even if it's one about Sayoko.
Did something else happen? Is she okay?
Oh, I thought you weren't a fan of secrets.
Yeah, nice try. But the cute innocent bit isn't working for me.
I'll dish on all I know if you'll play that song one more time.
Sorry, Hiono. I've given up playing the piano.
Doesn't seem like it.
What? Given up?
He was just playing it.
Would you settle for a sack lunch? They're croissants. I baked them this
Croissant?
morning.
You worked hard to bake them, so I'll work hard to eat them.
I love croissant.
This lock is specially warded, not something you'd find at the hardware store. The key has a copper alloy and the design so complicated, duplication would be nearly impossible.
Yeah, but there's a deadbolt. The door could just as easily have been locked from the inside. Why would anyone go through the trouble of using a key?
I'm not sure. What I do know is that the construction of the lock is such that when the key is inserted, then it's very difficult to turn the deadbolt. The killer managed to contain the crime scene in a perfectly locked room.
No witnesses.
Then there's the victim's dying message.
Do you think there's some hidden meaning?
No, Detective. I just really enjoy the sound of my own voice.
That, we believe, was the last book she was reading. We found her fingerprints on it.
Look for that sign.
Now we're on to something.
She found
This
it.
is so great. The sun is out. I've got a tall vanilla soy latte and a buttery homemade
Oh,
croissant.
man, I'm hungry.
Every bite of which tells me how sweet a guy you really are. You must really love your sister-in-law if you always cook like this for her.
So, are you gonna tell me or what?
You what?
Forget it. I'm gone.
Okay, hold on. Where's your sense of humor? I'm just playing. My sources tell me that last night at Sayoko's house, a murder was committed in a locked room. No way in or out.
How does she even find out?
In a locked room?
Yeah, I thought it was weird and all, seeing that Sonobe tried to kill her, and now there's a body found at her home. It's too much of a coincidence for there not to be a connection.
The Blade Children.
Our conclusion is going to be a
Crotch.
bit upsetting, but based on the security system settings of the manor, we have to conclude that this is not the work of an outsider. So, Raizo Shiranagatani, head of the house, Sayoko, his granddaughter, Kei, Sayoko's cousin, and the housekeeper, Reiko Hatsuyama. From here on, you should all consider yourselves suspects. Wataya?
His boat's on.
We also discovered that none of the victim's personal effects had been tampered with in any way. We can therefore eliminate robbery as a motive. There were also no signs of a struggle, leading us to believe that the killer either snuck up on or was familiar with the victim.
I don't know if all of you are aware of the victim's dying message. On the verge of death, the victim left a symbol meant to be a clue as to the killer's identity.
Oh.
We found a square spiral scrawled on the floor near the victim's hand. This book I'm holding is the last thing Takako ever read.
For my stomach.
Inside this book, I found a character that looks strikingly similar to Miss Adachi's message. The character translates as Lightning Gate, but is called Raimon, which I find very interesting. Don't you, Raizo?
It wasn't him though.
I doubt it's a coincidence.
Oh no.
But I'm not sure that you're digging in the right place.
Who let you in, bro?
Ayumu!
Oh, not you again.
Sorry for listening in on your conversation.
Great, you're here too?
Now march yourselves out those doors and away from my crime scene!
The Blade Children.
Oh,
Not this again.
You can't tell me they haven't been on your mind.
it's pretty short.
You know something. I can sense it about you. Raizo Shiranagatani, former CEO. You built up a multi-million-dollar empire in real estate single-handedly. Then you sent the business world into near-catastrophic shock. After adopting Sayoko, you quit everything to take care of her.
Where did you hear this?
He got it from me!
And now, there's today's incident. The Blade Children. This has to do with them, doesn't it?
I hit him with his own stick.
That's a big mouth you've got.
Bitch, it's you. Oh, they
All
kicked
right,
him out?
Ayumu. Now that we've been kicked out, do you want to tell me more about these Blade Children?
Blade Children.
Ayumu?
I wonder why they call them Blade Children. Maybe because they got blades coming out of them? Or maybe they done things with blades?
After what's happened to her, I was surprised to see
I've heard
Sayoko
some
at
so
school this
stupid.
morning.
You really keep your finger on the pulse of this place.
Of course, silly. I am the editor of the school newspaper. It's my job to know everything about everyone here.
Ever thought of using that book of yours to blackmail teachers?
That is so unethical. Ayumu, I'm surprised. Oh,
Sorry to interrupt.
hi, Sayoko.
Got
I
some
thought that
interesting
blonde
news
girl was
about
gonna be
our
the main
victim.
character.
Apparently, Miss Adachi told her heart doctor something about acquiring a large sum of money.
Her heart doctor?
She suffered from a rare heart disease. Seems that anything, even the smallest shock, could cause an intense attack.
Wow.
Where was the cash coming from? Blackmail, maybe?
Could she have been blackmailing the old man?
Ugh.
I've been told that my memory loss happened after I took a bad fall down some stairs when I was 12 years old. But no matter how I've tried, I've never found a picture of me before I was 12. I don't
She might be a
know
Blade
what's wrong.
child.
Not that I have anything against my current family. They've been wonderful. It's just...
Strange things have been happening, and it's bringing up questions.
What did you come here to ask me?
What are the Blade
Oh,
children?
maybe not.
Takako said that one day she would tell me about them, but I never got to find out. With her bad heart, she was hardly around. Now she's dead, and I'll never have the chance to ask her again.
Her bad heart.
Right, got it.
Please, Ayumu, if you know anything about the Blade children, you have to tell me. It might be the one thing that shows my true past.
She's a Blade child then.
Without my memory, every single thing in the world is surreal to me. It's like watching myself on TV and not actually living.
Surreal. I feel it too. Why does something feel fake or out of place? There's something missing. That's it. There is something missing. Something very specific.
That is.
Sounds like the notes of truth are playing.
What?
The killer had an accomplice. Time.
How's that?
He manipulated time and space to cheat our perception of what actually happened in that locked room. The view from the keyhole is very limited. If the perp wanted to stay hidden in that room, there would have been plenty of space for him to do so.
So the killer was still hiding in the room?
Thanks for keeping up, detective. So when Kei and Sayoko leave to go call the police, our perp walked right out of the room. He closed the doors behind him, and here's the tricky part. He used a small thread of some kind to stick through the space in the keyhole and lock the deadbolt from the other side.
Wow.
That means the killer is...
Raizo Shiranagatani, you are under arrest for
It
murder.
is you bitch.
That's quite a brazen conclusion you've come to there, Inspector. There is a slight flaw. Wouldn't the killer need to carry the string with him in order to pull the deadbolt? I don't see this physical
You
evidence
can use
anywhere.
your necklace.
You carry it with you all the time. The neck
Yeah.
strap on that watch of yours.
Of course. By your deduction, I am indeed the killer.
Wait, what?
A confession!
You losers. He couldn't have done it.
Huh?
I apologize for her bluntness, but she is right.
Oh, hell no.
As you can
Ew.
clearly see, I am completely blind.
Oh, man. I wonder if those hurt.
So that is a talking watch around your neck.
Aw.
I saw you wearing it earlier. That's when I figured out you couldn't see.
Butting in again?
If this locked room murder had been pulled off perfectly, then there would have been no clues left behind, and the culprit would have vanished into the darkness of the night. That didn't happen, but a couple of things did that will allow us to uncover the real criminal here. The first of which is...
So it's not him?
It's Ms. Adachi's dying message.
Thank you. The second clue is something that should be among her personal items, but isn't.
Nothing was reported stolen.
That's not what I mean. The victim had a bad heart.
Her medicine, of course.
She had a disease that could rapidly bring on life-threatening cardiac arrest. So why would the medicine to prevent that from happening be missing from her things?
It was removed from her bag
On
before
purpose.
she ever entered that room.
Oh, and they locked
That's
her
it.
in.
The perp murdered Miss Adachi by causing her to have a heart attack.
Mm-hmm. Alright, why are we staring at these knobs for like a long ass time? Wait, my thing freeze? Oh no. I was about to say, man, I thought I was having a panic attack.
Here's how the killer did it. A simple knock made Miss Adachi walk to the door. As she grabbed the key, the killer struck without ever setting foot in the room.
So the killer used a stun gun gun or something to give her an electric shock.
Wow.
That's why she scrawled the dying message.
I think you're right, but before that, something else had to happen. She would have gone to her purse for her medication, knowing it would be where it always was. But it wasn't there.
Yeah.
She got dizzy. That was when she collapsed. On the way down, she never saw what was coming.
What? Oh.
Hitting her head on the chair caused severe brain trauma, but didn't kill her immediately. It slowed her system enough for her heart to calm down, as her dying brain had one of its final thoughts. The thought of justice. The thought of a single clue to point at the killer with her last ounce of strength.
Now, hold on just a second there, Sherlock. You're saying anyone could have done it.
At this point in the story, that's true. Like I say, the melody of logic always plays the notes of truth.
Melody.
And of course, points to the guilty party.
It's one of the... Why gotta be one of the cute girls, bro?
It stands to reason that if the killer wanted to make a clean getaway, he or she would have tried to slip the medication back with Miss Adachi. But with the new way she died and fresh blood on the floor, the killer couldn't chance leaving evidence behind by charging back to the crime scene.
Damn it, that's
We
a
can now
girl's
see the
hand.
killer had to be someone in a position to get back inside the room with a duplicate of that room's key. Someone who could get close enough to Miss Adachi to remove something as personal as medicine.
The Botan.
Someone like the housekeeper.
Damn it, bro. I wanted Botan to be around.
I don't know if it was on your boss's orders or what, but you're the only one who could have pulled this off.
I'm hoping it was on the boss's orders.
Inspector?
Mr. Shiro Nagatani knew nothing about it. I take full responsibility for what happened here. I just hope that all of you can forgive me for my horrible actions.
I
Why
forgive
did you
you.
do it? My parents died in a factory accident. For some reason, the town blamed me for their deaths. From there, my life went downhill. And it was Mr. Shiro Nagatani who pulled me from the gutter and gave me my life back.
Creepy.
To repay him, I took on the responsibility to protect him and this manor at all costs. Takako kept talking about the Blade Children, a subject that has been tormenting both Sayoko and Mr. Shiro Nagatani for some time. So, to fulfill my duty to protect this house, I could not allow Takako or Sonobe to get away.
Shikaka.
Sonobe? Then you mean...
You mean you're the one who attacked Sonobe?
Oh,
I
no.
know what I did is unforgivable,
Oh my
but
gosh.
Sayoko was in grave danger, and something had to be done. It was clear to me that this was the only choice there was.
Man, this bitch ruined everything then. I wanted to find out what the
I
Blade is.
still do not know what exactly the Blade Children are, but I can tell you that they seem to be the cause of Sayoko's suffering.
How do you come up with that one?
A decade ago, my daughter left to be with a man. Then, just a few years ago, she returned with Sayoko. I never learned the details, because my daughter died days later from some unknown illness. From that point, I was father to Sayoko. The poor child mumbled things about being cursed. She was always frightened, like she knew ghosts were around every corner. Looking at these recent events, it looks like she's right. Nothing in the world can sadden my heart more. What if Sayoko is a cursed child?
She probably
For all
is.
that has happened, I still know nothing of my past.
It's still possible that with time, your memory could return to you naturally, but it might not be what you wished for in your dreams.
I don't care. Anything's better than this fake life.
A person sacrificed herself to protect this life of yours. Makes you wonder, if it's so fake, why is it worth sacrificing so much to keep it that way? I'd think about that one for a while if I were you.
Wait, is he still talking while he's walking away?
Nice work on today's case, Ayumu. You solved that one in no time, and you'll get a huge write-up in the paper because I was there to catch it all.
She's cute though.
Each time I ask the question, the mystery seems to deepen. I can't stop myself. At this point, I have to keep asking, what exactly are the Blade Children?
Who's this weirdo? Bruh, is that a girl guy? I hate when... Dude, I hate it when like they make a character look like a girl, but then it's a guy. Yeah, like what's the point doing that? Alright, yo, that was a good episode. I love the mysteries. I love the mystery aspect. Let me know what you guys think. You know, if you're new here, subscribe please. I post every day. And thank you for my new subs. Welcome. And thank you for everyone that watches. Thank you for all my subs. Y'all amazing. Y'all make me like extremely happy and motivated to give you videos. And yeah, so leave a like if you enjoyed, and it helps me know that you want more. So I love you guys. Till next time.